on September the 5th, 1946, to Indian Parsi parents Bomi and Jer. Born in Zanzibar, a tropical island off the east coast of Africa, it was an unusual beginning for a boy who would grow up to be one of the world's biggest rock stars.
He was born in Zanzibar in 1946. His father, as far as I can recall, was a middle-ranking clerk in government circles who earned a decent living, and that's why they'd moved from India to Zanzibar, because he had a job there.
His parents sent him back to the grandparents' house in India, and he goes to school there. So he's kind of like cut off from his parents as well. And I don't know if this affected him anyway at all, but he seemed like quite a hardy kind of like young guy. And at school he's actually quite good at sport as well, which is kind of something you don't expect later on. He's kind of really into his boxing and things, which is not sort of an image you'd have of Freddie Mercury, is it? But they quickly noticed he had a great artistic kind of talent, and he's very, very good at the piano, and he learnt piano at school.
And that's where I believe Farouk became Freddie. Not Freddie Mercury, but Freddie Bulsara, and that became who he was. Before he left, he'd actually started his first band called the Hectics.
Leaving school and the moderate success of schoolboy band the Hectics behind in India, Freddie had been back in Zanzibar less than a year when a violent political revolution broke out across the island in January 1964. Fearing for the family's safety, the Bulsaras decided to take Freddie and his younger sister Kashmira and emigrated to England.
Because of the uprising in Zanzibar, they fled to London, and he started to attend Polytechnic over here and became totally immersed in the emerging sort of artistic sort of scene.
Going into London in '64, it's a fantastic time to be there. You know, you're right, and just before swinging London, you know, a couple of years before that kicks off, it's got to affect you, you know. And then he goes to art school because he's got this artistic kind of thing going on.
He went through college, and it was at that point he got involved in music in a way. Jimi Hendrix has started to really make an impact in the UK, and Hendrix became a big, big influence on him.